Today we're going to be cooking a nice little interesting damper. We're going to be putting in some diced tomatoes with it, just out of a can, and a little bit of pepper, and basically we're going to pimp your damper today. Today we've got Leah, Michelle and Sandra are going to be cooking for us, and we'll kick it off. Okay, so before we make the damper, what we're going to do here is just a quick little test. What we've got here is a measuring cup. It's 1 cup. So a lot of recipes that you get in the newspaper and the magazines and that will tell you 1 or 2 cups or 1.5 cups of flour, half a cup of sugar. So that's the measuring tool that they're using. What we're going to do is just pour some orange juice into that. So what I've done there is I've got 1 cup of orange juice, and then I'm going to just take a cup that you're more likely to have around the household and just pour that in there. Okay, now that's going to show us exactly what a cup is, and you can see it's about 4 to 5 centimetres off the top of the cup, or an inch off the top of the cup. So we now know, we'll mark that with a texter, and we'll now know that is a cup when we're measuring. Okay, we'll let the ladies get on with the damper. Now Michelle's going to put 2 cups of flour for us. Okay, what she's doing, she's filled it up to the black line that we put on the cup. Just show us the black line, Michelle. So you can see we've put a black line there where we measured the orange juice from our measuring cup. So that'll give you a good idea, just an average size coffee cup, about 1 inch down. Mark it, and that'll be your measurement tool. Okay, Michelle, whack that in the bowl. And Michelle's going to do another cup for us, because we're going to make 6 balls of damper, which will give us 6 buns. That's perfect. Okay, so you're just pouring that in the bowl. Now that's our 2 cups. Now she's going to add some baking soda, baking powder. She's just adding 1 teaspoon of baking powder, chucking that into the bowl. 2, 1. Now Michelle's going to put a cup of tinned tomatoes, diced up tinned tomato. You can buy them in any store. She's filling it up to that black line that we marked on the cup. That's fine, that's fine. Chuck that in. And now she's going to grab that spoon and mix him all up. Yeah, that wooden spoon. So she's just mixing that. Just mixing the tomato into the flour, getting it nice and mixed in. And what Michelle's just going to add in quickly is some salt and pepper. Just a little bit, tiny bit of salt. That's it, just a tiny bit. Yeah, shake him in.
Check.
Okay, that's great. Mix it around. Okay, so Michelle's mixed it up nicely now, and Leah's going to give it a hand. They're going to make it into 6 balls. We're going to make six damper buns out of this. Alright, so ladies are mixing that up with their hands now. They've just added a tiny bit more flour. It was probably a little bit too wet, so they've just added a few pinches with their fingers of extra flour. Alright, that's just about ready to start rolling now. So just show the camera those balls. Yeah, so you can just see that's a beautiful firm mixture now. That's all nice and mixed together. The ladies have done a wonderful job there with their hands. Okay, so Michelle's forming them into balls. We're going to make up 6 balls, put those on the baking tray that we've got over here. Okay ladies, can you just move the baking tray into the middle for us? That's it. Yeah, and the flour out of the way. That's great. Okay, so they're quickly making 6 balls. What we've done is we've put our oven on 180 degrees. 180. Oh, it's just as many as you can make. That's great. Okay, so you can see with these buns here, the ladies have done a beautiful job. I'm licking my lips already, that's beautiful. Okay. Alright, now we're going to stick those in the oven. Okay, so now the ladies are going to stick those in the oven. We've warmed the oven up to 180 degrees, 180 degrees. Okay ladies, stick them in the oven for us. Just being careful. The oven is on the middle tray. It's just the middle tray. Be very careful not to burn yourself. Shut the oven up. And that's all good. We're going to leave those for about 15 minutes.
Yum, yum. Yum, yum.
Okay, so Leah's just going to grab those little damper buns out of the oven. We'll just see how they look. She's just holding those up to the camera. I'll just zoom in so you can see. Oh, they're looking beautiful, golden brown those. Looking very tasty and smelling very tasty too. Okay, we're just going to let those cool off for 10 minutes and then we'll give them a taste test. Well done ladies. Okay, now we've let our dampers cool down a little bit and Sandra's going to grab them and give us a little taste test and give us a verdict on how they taste. Okay Sandra, grab them. Yeah. Yum, yum. There you have it.